Hi, I'm Red Myron. I'm a minister through Pathways of Light, and I've been a Course in Miracles student for 43 years. I'm going through the lessons again this year, asking Jesus to clarify for me, and then I write from that clarity, and that's what I'm sharing with you today. So let's get started. We're looking at lesson 332. Fear binds the world, forgiveness sets it free. The ego makes illusions. Truth undoes its evil dreams by shining them away. Truth never makes attack. It merely is. And by its presence is a mind recalled from fantasies, awaking to the real. Forgiveness bids this presence enter in and take its rightful place within the mind. Without forgiveness is a mind in chains, believing in its own futility. Yet with forgiveness does a light shine through the dream of darkness, offering it hope and giving it the means to realize the freedom that is its inheritance. We would not bind the world again today. Fear holds it prisoner, and yet your love has given us a means to set it free. Father, we would release it now, for as we offer freedom, it is given us, and we would not remain as prisoners while you are holding freedom out to us. Ego makes illusions that bind us to the world, but truth sets us free by its very presence in our mind. As Jesus has told us repeatedly throughout the Course, the way out of this prison is forgiveness. And as he has also told us, we do this for the entire sonship. We're literally freeing the world as we free ourselves. I'm still using these two forgiveness processes. Forgiveness, on the other hand, is still and quietly does nothing. It offends no aspect of reality, nor seeks to twist it to appearances it likes. It merely looks and waits and judges not. That this is so simple and effective that I can hardly believe how long it took me to utilize it fully. I suppose it was fear of not trying to fix the problem myself and lack of faith that Jesus knew what he was talking about. Sorry about that, brother. The second one I use is basically the same and just as effective. I look at the problem from the perspective of my true self, knowing it is just a passing experience and has nothing to do with who I am. The logic behind this is clear to me now. I am as God created me, and this is true eternally. I do not change. The world, body, and feelings are just experiences that come and go, constantly changing. Thus, they cannot be me. So I'm learning to watch the parade of experiences from a distance. You might say it's from above the battleground, in complete safety, knowing that what I am is unaffected by them. In using this form of forgiveness, I am more directly learning to identify with my true self rather than the character Myron. Forgiveness is working really well for me, and I'm moving from fear to love quite easily. However, once in a while I hit a glitch, and I need to think it through to return to the truth. Sorry about that. Had a noise, I had to stop. Um, this morning, about 3 a.m., Minute decided she desperately needed something from me. She was throwing herself against the door to my bedroom until she woke me up from a really nice sleep. Then, in true cat fashion, once I came to her rescue, she changed her mind. It wasn't, I was I wasn't real happy about this. I had a hard time going back to sleep and tossed and turned for quite a while. The reason was that I had all this adrenaline running through me from my angry reaction. So I tried to forgive the situation. I say tried because it wasn't working. After a while, I listened to an awareness meditation, hoping it would either kick me into forgiveness mode or put me to sleep. Eventually, I did fall back to sleep for a while. I woke up without any hangover from the event, and I'm right back on track. This is because through consistent practice, I now know my true desire, and this always trumps everything else. Even though it wasn't a seamless effort, I can see that even in my frustration, I knew what I wanted and how to do it, and I didn't give up just because I experienced resistance. I also see that it had no lasting effect on me. Seriously, if you haven't tried this on a consistent basis, I hope you begin sooner rather than later. Please don't wait until you completely understand it or absolutely want it to begin. The practice itself will bring you to that certainty. Remember that fear holds the world prisoner until we free it with the love God has given us. Thank you so much for joining me on Thanksgiving. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely Thanksgiving. And I'll be back soon with another reading. See you then.